So this is one of the looks in the inspiration gallery that a bunch of people have asked about, and it's probably one of the ones where it's pushing the limits of these features sort of the most. So I'll show this one, but essentially the ones up here are the ones that are kind of the workhorse looks that will probably get used the most. But if you start nesting grid galleries inside columns and reduce the spacing right down to 0, you can essentially create grids within grids. And that's what a bunch of the more technical looking examples in the Stack Inspiration Gallery are doing. So what that means is, so here I've reduced the spacing down to 0, but it means that the text can go right to the edge of the column. So a little bit of a workaround is essentially just using it for shorter text, which I'll show the exact example that this one's based off. So short text, and it actually doesn't come close to the edge of the box anyway. And then, so if we want this grid gallery to touch the edges here, we just go into width and spacing and dial that down to 0, this one down to 0. And so you've got the grid within a grid. And then if we want to make that go slightly wider or full width, you've got this kind of look here. So this is a column background color and then a text block and a button, but you could put a form in here, except that you couldn't because of the spacing.
Can you adjust the spacing?
Yeah, but then that will also adjust the spacing on this side. So that is something that we are wanting to do, is the ability to adjust that spacing at the column level. So yeah, that'll be the next feature request to push through. But yeah, essentially you can put, the advantage with column backgrounds is you can put any type of content block over top, but with the grid galleries you can create these columns and rows inside. So if we edit this grid gallery, we've just got a full color overlay over a picture. So that's how we created that, and then you can make that, you know, a link to whatever category or page